Okay, you guys, so now it's time to pop some minifigures into some frames today. So again, most of these are from the Star Wars cabinet. So you'll see, for example, like you've got the ones from the Sith Infiltrator, like that. There's some from the battle packs. There's some just random from like when we've had like minifigures in, you know, packets and stuff like that. And so I've kind of just made up a bit of a mishmash of kind of the order I want. So we're going from like prequels to Clone Wars era to Empire era to Mandalorian era to then Ahsoka era. So what I've also done is like this one, these two, for example, are part of the X-Wing. Well, Luke's in the X-Wing with R2-D2. Makes no sense to split them up. So I've just left them with the ship when, and you'll see what I'm doing with the ships. So with the minifigures, what I'm kind of doing is leaving enough of a gap so that if I ever wanted to change up the order, I can do. Now, what I've done is I've left a 10mm gap from the edge to the centre. Then I've left another 10mm gap from in between the two minifigure blocks, if you can see. So these three are already stuck down. Then what I will do is use the minifigures that have got lightsabers as an example of where to put the next one. So like that one would look great there, but any lower or higher is going to impede on how much I can get in here. I want to kind of get 4 rows in here. We will see. I'm going to do row 1 first, and what I'm doing is as I'm lining these up, I'm literally placing these like right onto the ruler, and then I know where the next one's going. So let's see how well I do with this. And I'm using this glue to attach the black pieces to the back, which are just these, when I find them. There we are. They're just these slopes. And for those that are like a little bit uniquely special, like Chopper and Grogu, they are on little ones like that one. And Grogu's just on a 1. And then what I've done with Sabine's helmet, for example, is I've just built up some 1x1 little pieces just to pop the helmet onto the piece, just so that I don't lose all the pieces with each other. So that's what I'm going to do. I will check back in when this one's done. Okay, so this is all now stuck down. What I've done is put an 80 centimetre gap here. Well, it's not centimetre, what was it? It was like inches or something. So it's just, I measured it between here and here so that there is enough space, as you can see, to have a lightsaber wielder in between each part. And then what I've done is just glued it down. Now, what I will say is I miscalculated with the battle droid at the top, but that's fine. I've leant him forward. It's all good. So I think eventually this will get more and more full, but for now, I'm just happy with how this looks. And it does give me enough chance to move about and jiggle it all a little bit. But what do you all think? Let me finish getting this in the frame and then we'll have an overall chat. Okay, so that is it in the actual frame box. It is absolutely stunning. I love this to pieces. I will come back eventually and do some microfighters in here and some more of these eventually. But I'm thinking of doing a whole one with just droids and a whole one with just clones. But what do you all think? Let me know and I will see you all next time. Bye.
Hi, thank you for watching the video. If you would like to support me further, please check out the link in the description bar below. And for those of you who have helped me so far, especially with the donations and paid memberships, thank you so much. And those are the lists of the names of the wonderful supporters of mine. Thank you so much and I will see you all next time. Bye.